Ew. What?
I'm Max, and this is Sophie, and welcome back to our van build.
We want to say a massive thank you because this week we went over 1,000 subscribers.
Wow.
I know, and we started this channel for my grandparents and for my sister who's in Australia. Hi, Jenna. And we didn't think 1,000 people would ever be interested, so thank you all very much.
Thank you.
I guess we better get on with building our van. This is Max ingenuity at its best. What's this for, Max?
I didn't have a clip for the top of my biscuits, and I didn't want any bugs or mice or anything eating them. So I used my clamp.
Nice.
It's what every other person with common sense would do. So we've just spent a bit of time measuring and cutting all our wood that's going to turn into our seat boxes.
No, it's kind of like a bit of a dinette to single bed situation going on. So 2 seats facing each other, the table will drop down and that will turn into a single bed. So quite a few measurements to figure out, huh?
Yeah, so it needs to be, for kind of 3 purposes. The kind of single bed's like the least important one. We need to be able to, sit on chairs and face each other over a table.
Oh, and then turn it into a sofa.
And also sit on a sofa.
Yeah, so lots of measurements. Finding things that slot into other things, figuring out foam depths and sorts of crazy stuff.
So we're going to build those boxes now.
Yeah. So the next step after we've drilled and countersunk all of these is we're going to put the picture frame together. I mean, it's that way, but okay.
What were you saying about zoom?
I wanted a new zoom lens. Wow, so stable. What have you got?
So we've just got home from a day working up at the lockup. We've had another parcel arrive, and I think it might be our log burner.
I think so.
I hope so. So we're going to open it up.
Look.
Oh, it's so adorable.
Unboxing is not as easy as it seems.
This is not an unboxing channel. You ready?
Yeah.
There it is. So now that our burner has arrived and we actually have a dry evening in October,
we're gonna do our first little burn. Now this is to finally set the paint. So you're gonna do a little tiny kindling fire and it's gonna release a load of chemicals off the paintwork, which we didn't want to do in the van.
So we'll see how we get on.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too.
Let's get going. So this is a patented
Trademark.
fire starting tip. We take the fluff that's inside the tumble dryer and stuff it inside a loo roll, and it yeah, makes a fire starter. It's full of nice fluffy hair. Tasty.
Another moment of truth in Sophie's fire building skills. Before we can finalise the exact position of the seat boxes, I'm going to assemble the squares that Sophie and I made the other day with some legs, build the seat boxes, and then we're going to move them roughly into position and work out exactly where they're going to fit inside the van. That is our seat bases made out of our 2x2 PSE. So they are going to have the bases on and some side work. We're going to use the interiors as drawers and cupboards and storage and that kind of thing. But for now we're going to place them in the van and look at positioning. So there's a few different things we need to take into account with these seat bases, because not only are we going to use them as the two seats facing inwards over a table for kind of when we're eating and working, it also needs to transform into a sofa where the table will drop kind of in level with the two seat bases, and also we're going to be able to use it as a kind of spare bed if we ever have any guests staying with us. So what do you think of the seats?
Well, I've been editing all day today, so it's been a bit of like a surprise to come and see it, and it feels like it's made a massive difference. Like, I'm loving the way the space feels. We're having to think about different table options, so you know how it's going to drop down or if we want it to spin around and things. So there's a lot of thinking, but it's just been really nice to come in and see things happen today. So thank you, Max, for building.
You built most of them, I've just put them together.
I did the bottom bits.
And the top bits.
That was, oh, and the top bits. Yeah, what have you even done? You just measured some uprights.
What have you done?
Gotten greedy and used the tabletop as part of the build. So we've had to switch out to lovely, what is it?
Palette?
Palette. My brain went completely dead then. So we've had to switch out to a lovely palette tabletop instead. All in the name of the van build. Everything gets used. So we've had a very, very important delivery today. Do you want to show him what it is, Max? What is it?
Big black bucket for our composting toilet.
It's our poop bucket. How big is it?
Large.
Large, very large. No, that's not very precise. You're normally more precise than that.
Large.
It's large. For lots of poop.
25, 30 litres.
It's a big bucket.
Made in the UK. No idea. It's food safe.
It's a food safe poop bucket. So we've been working really hard on our seats at the moment. So we've built our seat boxes, and the next thing we need to do is get the backs in. So this piece of 18mm ply is going to get attached here to this box. And these are going to turn in the end to kind of like bucket seats. So this is one piece of ply of many.
What did you do?
Me? Oh, I've attached this bit of ply to the chair. So this is going to be the back of our sort of sofa area. So they're currently like facing each other. Then this is the back. And then we'll do the return side to make it into a sofa.
Should we throw them in, do a bit of a dry fit and see how they look?
Yeah, it wouldn't be us if we didn't do a dry fit, would it? This is why we didn't build the kitchen out of plywood. It weighs a flipping ton.
But you're so strong.
I'm not though, am I? So this is our seats dry fitted. They are currently set to be 1 metre, what is it,
1.9 metres.
1.9 metres in length, and that means we can turn this into a full-size single bed. It'll be a little bit narrower, but it is the full length. So this is going to be our setup. We're going to have a table here. It's going to drop down into the middle, and it will also have a back, so it can be 2 separate seats or a workstation, or a sofa, or a single bed. So multi-purpose. I just need to show you this. Come here. This is where Max is getting his angle from. He's inside our shower. We won't be able to do that for much longer, will we?
We need like a fisheye lens or something. That's what all the cool kids do. In the 90s.
So as we move on to the other side of the van, we are going to be fitting some more of our appliances. So this is our fridge that we've managed to pick up, second-hand bargain, Mr. eBay master over here. It is a Shoreline fridge, so it can run on 12 volt, 24 volt. We're going to run it on 24 because the Vario. And it is a narrower fridge than a normal one, but it is essentially a converted household fridge. So it is really, what's the word I'm looking for? Efficient.
Efficient.
Really efficient.
Well insulated.
Well insulated. So it's going to be the best of both worlds for us.
Yeah.
Big fridge. It's also got, which I'm really excited about, a little freezer. So ice, cold beers, and ice for my gin and tonic, and other non-alcohol related things, I'm sure.
How big is it?
I don't know, how big is it?
The fridge?
Yeah.
About 95 litres. And their 10 litre freezer.
So the fridge is about 95 litres with a 10 litre... What?
Carry on.
What?
Carry on.
What?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing?
Because I said it, now you're saying it word for word, and we're just going to like cut out the bit I said.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So it's a 95 litre fridge with a 10 litre freezer section. So it is plenty big for the two of us. Lots of yummy food.
Our fridge has come with a door that opens to the left.
Yes.
And what way round do we want it?
Opening on the right.
So we're going to switch the door around.
Fun. So Max is changing the door opening side. We're going to actually cover this in vinyl. So we've bought kind of a black coloured matte vinyl that's going to go over the front door. Just the door, not the rest of it, because you won't see the rest of it.
So going to be covering it in a matte black vinyl, just because we didn't want a big white appliance in the middle of the van. So that'll match everything else in the van, hopefully, because it'll be near the log burner, the oven, the sink, which are all nice black items. How's that for you?
Ooh. Ooh. It's good. It needs to open this side because when you're cooking, the kitchen will be sort of here. So you don't want to be trying to open the fridge the other way around. Perfect.
And that is it for this week, guys. So thanks very much for watching another episode.
And a massive thank you again to everyone who has subscribed, followed us on Instagram, or even just liked the video. It means the world to us, so thank you very much. And I guess we'll see you next week.
See you next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.